I think the people mythologize the role of founders too much. A founder CEO has one job, and that is to manufacture clarity out of ambiguity in such a compelling way that a team forms around them and that other people are excited enough to buy the products, invest the money, talk about it. And if you can't articulate what you do well, and that could be a physical articulation, you just might do well by just doing stuff. But still, if you can't make it clear, if the more ambiguity you have, the less likely you are to succeed. I remember meeting Ben from Ben and Jerry's, and they had a very clear mission, a very, very clear way of branding, of making their products, of composing it, of engaging with their customers. And it came from one question. They would put together a flavor combination, they'd give it a crazy name, and they'd ask this one question. And that question was, is it fun? And if enough people said it was fun, it went on the menu. When they went to sell their business, they had, I think, about 50 million in turnover. They were not really very profitable. They couldn't manage distribution more than a state away from Vermont, right? Like they hardly could distribute in New York, right? And for a business like that, you would expect to be acquired for something like 1 or 2 times revenue because they weren't growing. So it's 100 million. Unilever paid $750 million for Ben and Jerry's. And the reason is they did a survey of all the vanilla ice creams in the United States. And the number one most recognized brand was Ben and Jerry's World's Best Vanilla. 90% of respondents said it was the best vanilla ice cream. Fewer than 15% of them had ever tasted it. That is brand power right there.